Hi guys, welcome back to Mama SOJ vlog. How you guys doing? If you are new here, you are welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, God bless you as you always come back to watch my video. My people wonder shall never and no be smart, you know. And different news now they land for our table. And I know say as the news they come out, now so they can call you to come share with you. Alright, my people, for today's video, we will watch out together with you, my people. Alright, my people, we could go watch the video to see what you really the apple for inside the video, my people.
But èyí tí a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí lálẹ́ òun ni lẹ́tà tí ó jáde tí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ti rí pátápátá. I want to break it down to my understanding. Ẹ̀yin náà wá láǹfààní, mo bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń wò mí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yàtọ̀ sẹ́ni tó bá mọ̀, please do not call and disturb the program. I will know if you're watching. Because àti fẹ́ lọ live lórí Instagram lórí nọ́mbà yìí, and I don't want anybody to disturb us. I am not in a rush. Ẹni tó bá ní data nílé bí akẹ́jẹ́ kí n parí program kẹ́ download ẹ̀ kẹ́ lè rí wò properly. I believe I've spotted my mother. Tí n bá tẹ̀ kí gbogbo èèyàn gbogbo ìgbà kí ìgbà tí bá ti rí ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ ó ti di dandan kí n kí dáadáa. Torí pé òun ló mọjọ́ tó sọ̀ mí kalẹ̀. Tó fi di pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin wá ń jàǹfààní ẹ̀ lénìí. And that is why every time I go live and I spot my mom, I have to respect and also welcome her properly. As much as I do so, I also love and respect every single one of you. Life ẹni kankan sílẹ̀. I have said it so many times. Mo ti sọ ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà pé èmi kọ́ ni the bravest person. But lórí ìrìn àjò yìí, I will do whatever you think that I might not do. Ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan tó yìnbọn yẹn. Ibi tí wọ́n rọ́kàn sí pé ṣé Koiki máa ṣe báyìí. Èmi ti ń ronú sí more than 30 things ahead of you. The more that you are thinking that ibi tí mo fẹ́ gbà lélẹ̀, I am already thinking 300 times ahead. And if anybody is still doubting that an election will hold in our territory next year, you are fooling yourself, because I will use my media to enlighten and educate a lot of Nigerians that are gullible. I saw them in Lekki Toll Gate. You are all wasting your energy trying to save that shit hole contraction that was put together by the British government. I am enjoying more than those of you in Nigeria. Ìlú tó kó gbogbo àpapọ̀, I benefit more in that country than you in that shithole country called Nigeria today. So I saw you going with the Nigerian flag, 2 years anniversary. The government also pumped tear gas in your face. That shows that the country is never going to work. And I pity as many of you today crying to save Nigeria. You are saving Nigeria for the international or multinational company. That's what you're doing. The more you are trying to save Nigeria, you are saving it for the multinational company. And you can think of any one of them without me mentioning their names. And if you want me to mention their names, I will give you Shell, I will give you Chevron, I will give you as many of them like Dangote, the BUA. These are the people that you are working for. So every Yorubas that is part of the name Nigeria, if you do not allow us to break away from Nigeria, you are going to remain a slave for the rest of your life. But we are not going to wait for that. Because some of you do not have the balls to tell it to the face of that evil government that is running the show as if that territory belongs to them. We will end that territory. The territory do not belong to anybody apart from the Yoruba people. And the Yoruba people have now spoken. It might not be every Yoruba, but we are telling every other Yoruba that we will declare inside in Nigeria that you think it belongs to you. So ẹ̀yin tẹ́jọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ́ ń wò wá, tẹ́ ń doubt wa, ẹ máa doubt wa, ó máa jí sínú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni nígbà tásìkò bá tó, and we will start following the laws that will be given to us during the transitional government. That is when you will know the real who we are. Ẹ wá mọ̀ tán pè ní wọ́n máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé níbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ block ibẹ̀ yẹn Tàbá dẹ̀ ti block ẹ̀, kò sí nǹkan kan tó máa move níbẹ̀. Ọ̀run máa yá bọ̀, kò ń ṣe gbogbo wa, ó máa kọlù èmi, ó máa kọlù wọ. But we are telling the government that there is still more time to let us dissolve Nigeria, and we can have what they did in Slovakia, which is called the velvet divorce, a divorce that will not have any pain to anybody. The divorce that will give us the opportunity to still have this cordial relationship among ourselves. The only thing is, if I want to go to the north, I want them to check me very well before I enter the north. We will make sure that our territorial ground is defended to the last man standing. So, gbogbo èyí tí ẹ ti rí lẹ́tà yẹn, ẹ má jẹ́ kó fi yín ní ìbànújẹ́ kankan, torí pé Britain gangan ni ìbànújẹ́ tó kó wàhálà wá bá wa ní 1914. And they are now telling us that is a intercommunion clashes. Muslim àti Christian ló ń bára wọn jà, àwọn ethnic groups ló ń bára wọn jà. Nígbà tí wọ́n ń kó wa papọ̀, àwọn ọmọ kó máa di wàhálà tí a máa bára wa jà sí ilẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ ni Fúlàní fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ wa nísìn. So I'm going to read that letter one more time, and I'll try to digest and break it down to your understanding that letter is as a tissue paper. But it is good that we keep sending letter to them. Nítorí pé nígbà tí a bá make àwọn very, very important part of this movement to the British government and the rest of the world, they can say that we did not tell them. And somebody like me would then come out and say, a letter was sent to you. This was your response. But don't ever think that the British government is going to allow you to break up Nigeria. We will make that breakup ourselves, but we are telling the federal government we can still have what they call a velvet divorce. Forget about all the politicians. They do not have the capacity to stop us. And if you think we are joking, it is just getting closer. We don't want to get into the stage of the anarchy. We don't need to get to the stage where people will be killed. We don't even have to get to the stage where we would just start spitting against each other. We can do a velvet divorce and allow the Yoruba to go. The Yoruba today are different from the Afenifere Yorubas. We are not the Afenifere Yorubas. We are a new breed of Yorubas that will not take any nonsense from anybody. We will declare Yoruba nation. If everyone wants to fall down, let everyone start dropping down now. The Yoruba people will be free this year. Because when the British government came in 1914, they never consulted any one of us before they were joining us with the madness of the country called Nigeria. And that is the reason why this breed of the Yorubas are different from the breed of the Yoruba of the Afeniferes. They've done their best, and we congratulate them. We are now taking the baton to move the Yoruba out of Nigeria, whether they like it or not, by fire, by force. Let us all prepare our mind for what is about to come up before the end of this year. I don't know what the Biafra wants to do. I don't know what the Hausa wants to do. I don't know what the Middle wants to do. But in our territorial ground, we will give instruction at the appropriate time to every single body within the Yoruba community in our villages. We will tell them to do as we want them to do, and the government will have to sit back. If not, there will be more problem for the government in the future. And when I mean the government, I'm talking about the northerners that are controlling Nigeria and thinking that we are all stupid. We are no longer stupid. We are no longer dumb and fools. This is not the breed of the Afenifere that do not have the balls to tell the government that a restructured government was what you wanted, and we will get that restructured government. If not, we will pull out from the union that was put together in 1960. We will do that before the end of this year. So let me tell you, that letter is just as tissue paper. But let's keep sending them the letter. Let's keep emailing the Nigerian unit of the Foreign and Commonwealth in the United Kingdom. And let us all prepare our mind. ọ̀run yabọ̀ ni gbogbo èèyàn ló máa kọlù. Ó máa kọlù international community, ó máa kọlù tó wà l'Áfíríkà, ó máa kọlù gbogbo wa. Kò ní sísinmi fáwọn, kò ní sísinmi fáwa náà. Nítorí pé for 62 years, our lives have been as shit or as nothing, where all the Yorubas are doing shagalo in Libya. I don't think some of you see the videos where our women are eating fisit. Wọ́n jẹ ìgbẹ́ ní Dubai. Wọ́n bá wọn sùn ní sùn burúkú. Ẹ wá ní ká má declare Yorùbá nation. Ọ̀run yabọ̀ ni ẹ lọ máa prepare. If you think you do not have the means, please do not go to Nigeria, as it's going to be very, very hot as we are saying that. Tó bá ní àyà, you better stay away in your own location. But on the ground, we will give instruction at the appropriate time. The super rally will be called very soon. We will not tolerate nonsense from anybody. We can have a peaceful dissolution, and we don't have to go into all these stages that everybody knows is going to happen. We are the owner of the land. British government do not own the land, and they will not give instruction to me and you. They can give instruction to those in the north. They can give instruction to our politicians, but they are not going to give instruction to me and you that believe in our cause for the Yoruba nation that we are all clamoring for. Eléyìí short of social media. If you are still thinking it's about social media, you are already in a different world entirely. Once again, a very good evening. The time is just coming up to 9 p.m. and I welcome each and every one of you. Freedom is about to be set for the Yoruba people, and we are all going to do so together. We need 5 million people when we call the super rally. Olasho, Olasho, Oni flag, Oni flag. 5 million of us must all come out simultaneously in every part of Yoruba land. It's a clarion call. And the clarion call will be called very soon. Nígbà tó bá dẹ̀ ti pe ìpè yẹn, kò mọ̀ pé ìwọ náà ṣe kí ni, ó ti jọ nínú ẹ̀. Let me read the letter that the British government sent to one of our mother, and I got a copy of that. And the letter goes like this. Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office. Let me explain what that means, because I want us to understand what is Foreign and Commonwealth, so that we just have an idea. Foreign Commonwealth and Development. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ kí ni wọ́n pè bẹ́ẹ̀, àti pé iṣẹ́ wo làwọn ṣe. According to what we have here on Google, which you can also type in Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office. The Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office is a department of His Majesty government. So letter here is representing the British government view on Nigeria. I want you to hold that to your just keep it very well. The Foreign Commonwealth, according to what I have here, is a department of His Majesty government, equivalent to other countries' Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It was created on the 2nd of September 2020 through the merger of the Foreign and Commonwealth Office and the Department of International Development. But it was actually founded in 1782. Gbogbo ìgbà tí wọ́n ń jalè káàkiri gbogbo Africa tó ń bà nǹkan jẹ́ tó ń ba ayé jẹ́. 1782 ni wọ́n ti dábẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Ìgbà tó di 2020, just about 2 years ago, òun ni wọ́n tó bá ti fẹ́ ṣe Maradona wọn ló máa ń yí nǹkan, ló máa ń yẹ́wọ́ padà. And they've now called it a different name. And I want you to understand that the letter tí gbogbo yín ti rí, ẹni tó bá ti rí letter yẹn, You are probably not in the movement, or you don't even know what is going on, or you are lost. But the letter can be picked up on our social media platform. It's already in that platform. And I'll probably share it again as we speak right now, because Tabafin Consori Facebook, it goes down very fast. So I'm just putting that now on all our timeline. So if you are asking, letter only Koiki sorry, my the letter, then you need to now go on my Koiki Media, Odidua, and if you're not on that platform, I cannot help you as well. So as I speak to you right now, that letter is now live back again. So you can just go and see that copy of that letter, so you can have an understanding of what I'm delivering right now. The Yorubas have made up their mind. Owosi Eshegoni, Yawa Yunis, Edimudada. Once again, the letter is now official back again on all our platforms, just in case you missed that letter. As we are getting ready for our super rally and our declaration, let us all remain focused. Let's go back into the letter again. As the letter is now on all our platforms, you can go there quickly. If you have some copy, you can read along with me. But for now, I welcome you all into the conversation. My name again is Olayomi Koiki. In the 20th of October 2022. Mo kí àwọn ìyàwó mi, mo kí àwọn ọmọ mi, mo kí gbogbo àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí tó dúró tán. Àwọn tó dúró, it doesn't matter. I'm sure just as so many Yoruba people that do not believe in our cause. And I'm sure some of them are watching with a fake account. Idiot all over the place. Now let's go back to the letter. The letter says, and I quote, now that I've given us at least a background of the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office. So, letter yen tafekai is a confirmed letter representing the view of the British government that created Nigeria in the first place. The same government that turned every one of us to want to come and study in UK, want to come and live in UK, trying to run all over the world. And all Nigerians that call themselves Nigerians, everybody's running all over the place, running to look for greener pasture. The same country is now giving us their view officially on what they think that your recognition from us is never going to happen. But we are saying that's fine. That they've done their best by keeping that union that has failed. It is now up to us to be frank about that union and say to the world, this union is no longer for us and we will now stop it officially. So let's go into the letter. I won't give you the name of the person that the letter was sent to. But like I say, you should send the same letter or a same whatever you want to ask them. You will get a response and you can share that with me. But at least with this particular letter, I'm not sure you will get anything different. So, asking all hail our Biafra brothers and sisters that are joining us. I might be speaking my language, but I might try to carry along if you can manage. Tí o bá fẹ́ kọ lẹ́tà sí wọn as well, o lè kọ sí wọn. Is the letter going to make any changes from what I'm about to read to you? I don't think so. The view of the British government is well known now. Let me tell you what their views are, so that I'm not the one giving you something otherwise. Foreign and Commonwealth and Development Office. The Nigerian unit, King Charles Street, London, SW1 Alpha, 2 Alpha Hotel. The email address is fcdo.correspondence@fcdo.gov.uk. The name that was sent to is not important to any one of us. But the letter has a reference number. I will not reveal that reference number to us as well for security reasons. Because everything in this country has a record. And this letter is already been filed, just as so many other people that have written similar letters. But the date on this letter says 15th of August 2022. Dear mother, I'll just leave it like that. Thank you for your letter of the 6th of July 2022 to the Prime Minister about the recognition of Yoruba Nation. I'm going to start breaking it down. Ẹni tó kọ lẹ́tà yìí was specific nípa nǹkan tó fẹ́. And the British government was also specific about the content of what our request was. Because the British government was not ready to compromise. And that's why whatever you're about to hear tonight is the view of the British government. Some might say, don't expect the British government to tell us that they want Nigeria to break up. And we say, that's fine. So when we make a declaration, we will know whether the British government is really with us or not. We are not saying they should tell us whether they are with us. But Taba declare, we will know who the British government is behind, because the nonsense that was tried during the Biafra war with the support that they gave the Nigerian government then will not be allowed this time around. The world has become much more closer than before. So if the British government is thinking that the backup that they gave the Nigerian government during the Biafra war, they might try that again in 2022, let us tell them it will never happen again. If the British government thinks that what they tried with late Chief Obafemi Awolowo, while they were thinking that they were working all together, and the British government was behind the scene working with the Northerners, where they actually inflated the census. Because from what we heard, the census in 1959 for the northern part of Nigeria was nothing more than 32 million. And the British increased that to about 54 or 52 million, according to Harold Smith. And today, the North is telling us that they own Nigeria because they have the numbers. Àwọn Hausa sọ fẹ́yìn pé àwọn làwọn ní numbers 55. Thank you so much for updating that with me. Minus 55 million from 32 million and give me the figure. That is how the British rigged the first ever census in Nigeria. Your 55 million, kúrò nínú 32 million. But tonight, you will get the ashiri, the secrecy that the British government is still telling you at home, that it is just about land resources. 22 million was what the British government added to the North to increase the number. And tonight, the view of the British government is now officially known. Whether they have a different idea to what I am saying, we will know when we declare out of Nigeria whether they want to support us or not. And if they refuse to support us, we will know. So 23 million or thereabout, 23 million was what the British added to inflate the first census. Imagine 23 million is a lot of numbers. So the Nnamdi Azikiwe, the Awolowo, and the rest, they were thinking that everybody was running on the same page, but not knowing that the British government was cooking something else entirely. But tonight, the Foreign and Commonwealth Office is now telling you that you cannot be recognized because Nigeria is. Let me read more of that letter to you. Once again, you can get the copy of that letter because it's now been also posted. And I might post it as well for those of you that follow us on Twitter, so that you are also carried along. So let me quickly do that before I continue to read that letter, in case you just want to have a copy for your own archive. Everybody should own a copy. the letter from the British government is now out. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise, that, oh, it is just the view of the foreign and commonwealth. I have told you that the foreign and commonwealth is working on behalf of Her Majesty or His Majesty, because the Queen have died. May her soul rest in peace. So we now have King Charles. So don't let anybody, okay? Don't let anybody tell you, no, it's not the view of the British government too. That's just the view of the foreign and commonwealth. I have told you that the foreign and commonwealth development is working on behalf of His Majesty. So imagine kí yan kọ́kọ́ kó yín lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ́ pé in tí mò ń sọ yìí kò ń ṣe view British government, view office kan ni. No, this office represent the government. I don't know whether the British government might have a different view by supporting us, but we will know when we declare. When we declare, we will know. Because I'm not sure we gave them the audacity to join 371 different ethnic groups that never speak the same language, never understand each other, and then they keep fooling us. Let's keep voting for 4 years for, Emilokan. Hey, no, it's Fulani now, now. No, it's Peter Obi now. We will try that shit for the last 60 years. It is not working. Let's go back to the letter. You're watching a live transmission, and the time is just 1 minute before 9 p.m. local time here in London. I take you around the world quickly. In Libya, it's 10 p.m. In Japan, it's 5 a.m. in the morning. In Toronto, it's 4 p.m. In New York, it's also 4 p.m. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and this is Koiki Media. Let's go back. The letter that is getting to everybody right now, the writer, Enito Coletta, knew exactly what she wanted to ask. She did not paraphrase, she did not go round, but the British government have also said, okay, that's what you want. Let me give you what we think you want. Thank you for your letter of 6th of July to the Prime Minister about the recognition. The word recognition is what we were only asking for. And I don't think it is too much for the British to recognize what mess they created in that contraction, the mere geographical location, as the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo have said. But rather, they are spitting to our face and say, no, we can't give you recognition. No. Which kind of recognition they ask for? No. We know there's land problem, there's water problem, you are all fighting intercommunion. Go and resolve this problem. The British government is asking you to go and resolve the problem with the Fulani terrorists in the government. That's what the British government is saying. And I'm asking the British government tonight, would they negotiate or sit down on a round table with the terrorists in this country called Britain? Che Britain ma joko láti bá àwọn terrorists ṣe ìpàdé pé ìjà tẹ́ ń bára yín jà ẹ lọ yanjú ẹ̀. This is what the British government is telling you and me. It's telling the Biafra, it's telling those indigenous people that we should go and sit down with the terrorists that is killing and maiming us and kicking our land where there's genocide happening in the southeast. As we speak right now, they are Nigerians in the den of the terrorists. And I'm asking, does the British government sit down on a round table with terrorists? I've never seen that before, and I've never heard that before. But this is what the British government is telling us. Oh, no. It's not anything. What recognition? Let's hear more from the letter. I am just breaking the letter down. This is exactly what the letter means. Thank you for your letter. I keep going back. And I just want you to understand the reason that I'm going back is so that you can understand that the content of this letter was based on the Yoruba recognition out of Nigeria that the British government created in the first place. But the British government is now saying, no, guys, you can't do that now. In 21st century, we want you to love each other. No, we don't want to love each other. Scotland wants to get the hell out of Great Britain that they've been together for 600 years. In Scotland, they have water, they have education, they have welfare, they have security. And everybody still wants to go out of Great Britain. The worlds are saying that, no, we are not happy with directive coming from Parliament in Westminster. We want to have our own independent nation. So what is wrong for the Yoruba to say that, recognize us from what you created? But this is what the British government is telling.
My people, now the video now on a new watch finish. So my people, on a see what happen for inside the video. Alright, my people, make una let me know waiting on a thing for the comment section, and if una never subscribe, make una subscribe so that I no go miss any latest gist way I upload. On a bye bye till I come on our way next time. Bye guys, catch my next video. Bye guys.